Los Angeles Lakers, they have not been playing well, Danny, and they have been not playing well specifically on the defensive end, giving up buckets to teams like the Atlanta Hawks. And obviously we saw the game with
Houston
the Golden State
Rockets.
Warriors. It was, and the Houston Rockets as well, even coming off of that great, spectacular, cinematic double overtime win over the Golden State Warriors. I don't want to talk about them for too long. I just want to ask you one simple question that all of Lakers Twitter is asking. Why in the world is Darvin Ham not starting the lineup that went all the way to the Western Conference Finals last year? The lineup of Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James has played a grand total, or actually, let me say it another way. That lineup, those 5 players have played under 40 minutes together so far this season. I repeat, the starting lineup that went to the Western Conference Finals last year in Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James hasn't even played 40 minutes together this season, Danny. Lakers Twitter wants to know why. I don't have the answers. I'm wondering if you do.
I do. They have injuries, man. As simple as that.
No. Vanderbilt's been back long enough, Danny. He's been back long enough so that
weeks. He's been hurt a lot.
Okay. Even still.
Who else you had?
Torian Prince is getting
play more minutes.
Yeah, of course.
That's the other part. They have a different lineup now. They have Cam Reddish and Torian Prince. Those guys are different guys that bring a different dynamic that you need to gel with the group. And now, yes, he should play them more minutes. I don't mean they need to start, but they have Cam Reddish, they have Torian Prince. Those guys bring a different dynamic of defense for you, and that's why
Jared Vanderbilt is a good defender.
He is, but he's not shooting the way Torian Prince and Cam Reddish can shoot.
Oh, for sure, he's not shooting. Well, he's not shooting like Torian Prince, but he's probably not better than Cam Reddish, but they're probably the same caliber of defender. Nonetheless,
but Cam Reddish can shoot. Cam and Torian can shoot way better than they're shooters. They're known to be shooters. Vando's capable, but he's not a shooter.
But you get the scoring punch of having Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell out there, and then you have LeBron, AD, and Jared Vanderbilt capable of playing defense in that front court. All I'm saying is it worked last year, and I think
that was for the conference finals or the semifinals.
Bro, that's the lineup that they when they traded Westbrook. That was the lineup they went to, and that's part of the reason why they were a top 10 team defensive rating last year.
Golden State. And I think that was more of a Golden State matchup. Why they did it, it didn't work against Denver, obviously. But they changed up lineups against Denver. But I think it worked against Golden State because it threw them off having Bron off the ball. I don't think Bron wanted to be off the ball as much as he was in that series or for the duration of the season. That's just not something. Mind you said, they did have injuries. They have different lineup. They have different roster now. They have different guys there. So with that addition or subtraction of certain people, things change, man. But yeah, Bron was off the ball. You have D'Angelo and Austin on the ball. Bron has to play more cutting. And during the regular season, I don't think that's something he would want to do. Now the playoffs come, it may be different depending on the matchup. And I think it made sense for him to do that matchup that way. Also, when you're guarding Steph and Clay, it makes sense to have Vando chasing. He's bigger guard, bigger body, longer, athletic defender. I still think when you have Torian and Cam, it changes things of your dynamic of choosing, especially if you have a guy that can shoot and defend.
I would say this as if I was a player and I'm looking at our record. Hey, bruh, this is me talking to Darvin Ham. Hey, bruh, why aren't we playing what was successful for us last year? As opposed to, yes,
also
I understand.
Because not just because their defense is bad, their offense is not great either, so they need more scoring and shooting. So I think that's part of their shooting. The reason why they struggle is also their shooting. Defensively, yes, but they need shooting. And if you play Vando, it clogs the lanes for AD and Bron and D'Lo and Austin. And Austin, if he's not shooting, he's also not shooting from three as well as he did last year. It changes things. And Austin comes off the bench now, scoring. He goes against the second unit. Like you said, we shouldn't take too much time on it, but there's a couple of ways of looking at it. And yes, they should probably experiment with going that, but they're one of the teams that are my top 3 that definitely need a trade. So there you go.
Yeah.